What is really happening in Niger, a West African country that has been in the news since the military hijacked their democracy last week? You may have heard some news reports or seen some headlines, but do you know the full story? Here are some facts you need to know about this crisis that could affect the whole region and the world. Niger is one of the poorest countries in the world, but it has a lot of natural wealth, especially uranium. Uranium is a metal that can be used to make nuclear power and weapons. France, the country that used to rule Niger, has been taking Niger's uranium for a long time to better their country, all in the name of being Niger's colonial masters. It's so serious that France has a lot of influence in Niger's politics and military. It's like a woman being in an abusive relationship with a narcissistic childhood sweetheart, draining her potential and causing her stagnancy. On July 26, 2023, some soldiers who were supposed to protect the president of Niger attacked the president's palace and captured him. The president's name is Mohamed Bazoum, and he was elected in February 2020 in an election that many people said was not fair. The soldiers said they did this because they were unhappy with how Bazoum was running the country. They said he was corrupt, incompetent, and not able to deal with the violence and insecurity that Niger faces. The soldiers who hijacked power from the president formed a new group called the National Council for the Safeguard of the Homeland, CNSP, and named their leader, General Abdurrahman Tishani, as the new head of Niger. They also said that they were not going to follow the constitution of Niger or any other laws, and they got rid of all the other government institutions. The overall action of the military was not welcomed by many other countries and organizations who said it was illegal and wrong. They asked the soldiers to let President Bazoum go back and be the democratic president. They also said they would stop helping Niger with money, trade, or other things until the coup was reversed. Some of these countries and organizations are the African Union, the United Nations, the European Union, the United States, and France. Even the group of West African countries, popularly known as Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, which Niger is part of, was especially angry. ECOWAS said it will not accept any military rule in Niger, and it will use force if necessary to make the soldiers give up. ECOWAS also stopped Niger from being part of the group and closed its borders with Niger. Nigeria, Niger's biggest neighbor and friend, also did not like what is going on in Niger. Nigeria has its own problems with violence and instability, and it worries that Niger's problems could affect it too. Nigeria also stopped sending electricity to Niger, saying it was not safe to do so. But not everyone was against the military actions in Niger. Some of Niger's neighbors, such as Burkina Faso, Mali, and Guinea, which also has military governments, said they supported the soldiers and whatever reasons they took over power from the democratic president. They said they did not want any foreign interference in Niger's affairs, and they would fight back if anyone tried to intervene. They said this was a matter of freedom and dignity of Niger and Africa. Russia, which has been trying to increase its presence and power in Africa through its private army, Wagner Group, also seemed to like the military action. The boss of Wagner's group, Yevgeny Prigozhin, praised the action of the military as a step towards independence from the West and offered his help to bring order to Niger. Prigozhin is a close friend of Russia's president, Vladimir Putin, and is not a saint himself because he has been accused of doing bad things and hurting people in many African countries where Wagner works. So what does this all mean for Niger and Africa? Well, it's hard to say for sure, but it seems that Niger is in a very complicated and dangerous situation. On one hand, there are those who want to keep things as they are, with Western countries controlling and using Niger's resources and people. On the other hand, there are those who want to change things and make Niger more free and respected. The coup could be a way of expressing frustration and anger by people of Niger who have suffered for too long. But it could also be a chance for others to take advantage of Niger for their own interests. What do you think?